And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming, here it is. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
2-0 count, the pitch.
That's ball 3.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Another full count pitch home. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1. Kepler is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here comes the first pitch. Josh Donaldson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Buxton at second. Kepler at first with no outs. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Swung on and chopped up the middle, and he's safe. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Garver, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 2-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Altuve for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Striding in, Jorge Polanco. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
And a ball, 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3-2, full count. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He's set. The 3-2. And it's fouled away. Bounce towards the second baseman. Altuve to his right. He has it. Throw to first in time. And the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Twins forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Minnesota leads this one 1-0. Dylan Bundy is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
At the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Altuve.
And the pitch. Popped him up. Garver waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 3.
Standing in, Miles Straw. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at bat coming up. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And that's the 2nd out. In now, Yordan Alvarez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the 1st. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Alvarez is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Stepping up now, Alex Kirilloff. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the 1st out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Brendan Rodgers bats next, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the 1st inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Stepping in now, Nick Gordon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 1 home run and 5 driven in. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Blake Swihart, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A ball and a strike.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
A 2-ball 1 strike count to the Twins first baseman. 2 out with the man at first. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded up the first baseline. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Here it is. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Twin strand a pair. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Here's Carlos Correa now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped up. Schweihart in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Full count now. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Fouled off. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Once again, a 3-2. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Meadows. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play here at 323. 7 homers and 19 driven in. 0-1 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. None out, runners at first and second. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So here's Yuli Gurriel, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. 1 run scores. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Carter Kieboom digs in now as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Martin Maldonado. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 home.